There's always something in a city creek. Even this dipstick. It looks like bottle dump remnants, and it could possibly be some. There may be one upstream. A lot of broken bottles. This is a creek we've been in 500 times, but every time I pass this little town, I whip off the interstate and go straight to this spot to see what's new, especially after a big rain. Like, what is that? For Bill. What is that thing? Any ideas, anyone? I can't see it. For Bill. When we come back up, we're gonna peek in there and scratch around, but I don't want to do it before we go downstream and work our way back up, because I don't want to stir up the moisture too much, because it'll all just go downstream. I do see a most lovely artifact right there. We will harvest. I see another most lovely. That's interesting. It's interesting because of what's on the end. I know it looks like just a rock to you, but that is the end of a knife. Look at that. That is cool. Now when it dries out, it's gonna fall into me in pieces. I may put it in my preservative that I put the Burnside in, just to save it. See what it does. We can make 50 videos off that. Just kidding. Put it right there. And while we're looking in this one little perfect spot, this seems to be the catch for everything. We're going to harvest this. Trying to figure out what it is. Spoon. We'll harvest. Okay, before we walk on, yeah, we'll come back and scratch around a lot right here too. Sound like what someone was talking up there. Yeah, I'm gonna come back and scratch all in here. Don't let me forget. Please. I'd like to find the rest of that knife. It's probably in there. But right now we'll head on down. This is not a good camera zone because the water's moving so much and the rocks are slick. So what you're saying is I just need to walk slow. I hear you. Oh, there's a Marbell. I think. See that light little blue dot? I'm gonna have to use the fingers. No, I'm not. I'm an expert. Okay. Oh, it's under a rock. My Brown's gonna be so excited. We'll harvest. Okay, we'll peek some more before we just start taking off. That hand is cold. I guess we can kind of see the sides a little bit. I just don't want to fall down. What I want to see is the bank. I come back to this spot specifically now since I've harvested trash out of it for years. You call it trash, I call it treasure. But I come back here specifically because I'm not talking much because I'm kind of concerned about falling down. Because the bank down here has produced some pretty neat bottles over time. That's not a marble. Looks like a mothball. That is a catfish bone. Because for some unknown reason, this creek has a substantial amount of catfish bones. It's because someone upstream takes their garbage, throws it in here. There's a big crawfish. It's good to see those little fellas back in here. You can actually see the bottom a little bit better when there is a steady flow of water over it. And this area had some substantial flooding over the past couple of months, or month, maybe not a couple of months. So maybe some new inner city creek treasures are popping up. But I'd say a knife and a piece of a knife, spoon, and a marble is a grand start. Must be some sort of record. The dinos. I don't know. Maybe we'll harvest. I probably said it before, but if you could scoop all this out and sift it, oh my goodness, you'd have fun. So would I. Now that is a cereal spoon. We should harvest. It's weird, it's like every other year. Because last year, I did not find much silverware in here. I mean, I know some pecan trees produce real good one year and they don't in another year. Look at that. We should harvest. Oh yeah. We're in the zone. I can't believe someone gets so excited over marble. Yeah, me either. It's cool though. If you like pina coladas, I don't know. Just popped in my head. Ooh, ooh, ooh. I almost did the safety dance. I've got your glasses on. If I take them off, it'd be a little brighter, but the glare would be pretty rough, so. The water's kind of at the perfect height to harvest. For those of you who like the little tiny pieces of pottery and stuff like that, you would love this creek. Because there is enough for everyone. That's a new washout. Let's see what was in there. Old Dr. Pepper bottle, piece. I want you to see it all. I've got such a wider field of view than you do looking through this camera. But if you put it on a wide angle lens and all that, it starts looking like a fish bowl. And it's not such a pleasant viewing experience. I'm looking. Are you looking? That's just a piece. There's always a train, isn't there? Might be able to see a little better when I walk back upstream. Who shall harvest? My bottle tumbler is doing really well on small bottles. I've got to work out a better plan for big ones. And I've got to get started on the CJ2A. That's the little blue. Not blue for much longer. Told the kids they can get a bunch of paint whatever color they want to. I don't know if you'll see this video before I get started on it again or after, but you know, I've got the engine, another one that's ready to roll. And someone asked if I was gonna restore the engine bay and everything, and I don't have any intentions to doing all that. Because I don't want to put a lot of money into it. And my goal is just to make it run. Just like I said in the video, crank and drive, be safe, have brakes. I don't think I'll put a tag on it. It's just going to be for the field. Just for the kids to drive around. Here's another record. Oh, look. Oh, it's not old. But it's kind of neat looking, isn't it? We'll ponder it. I'll set it to the side and then decide if I want to come back and harvest. See anything? We'll go a little faster. Oh, here's the big washout. We're coming up on it. Not right here. It's a little further down. We gotta look right here and see if any fresh marbles have rolled out. That just gave me an idea. I've got the overhead light in my truck is ridiculously bright. I think I can take a piece of old sunglasses and cut it in the shape of the light. It's a little circle dome light. And put it on there. Cover it up. All right, let's look at all this before we go any further. I don't see anything. Guardians of the Galaxy. You know it's hard when your nose is running. Wipe your nose in your sleeve when you're wearing a water resistant or water wicking jacket. It just simply smears. It doesn't do what you're hoping it does. You know what I'm talking about. That's when we have sleeves on our clothes, right? Well, when no one's around. And nobody's here right now, so nobody knows I did that. Let's go a little faster. Acme Brick. That's off Roadrunner. Acme Brick Co. Wasn't everything on Roadrunner made by Acme? Pretty violent cartoon. Kids today probably couldn't handle it. I'm just kidding. No, I'm not. All right, we're almost to the end. Then we'll do a real quick walk back up. See if we missed anything incredible. Not much left of that phone. You know, I realized too that I never did a end of the year wrap up. I should have, because I got about 30 phones, and I got a bunch of stuff, but I don't know, I just didn't get the groove on to feel like it for some reason. Here's another piece of it. Yeah, this just has somebody's name on it. This is somebody's card for getting cash from a, I think a title pawn type place. Look at that. How did you manage to survive, little fella? Still got the zinc back on it. Genuine zinc cap. Do a harvest. Little piece of Duraglass. I'm ready to go back up to the top, aren't you, where we started, and look around in there for a minute? Of course, I didn't bring my gloves. I didn't anticipate putting my fingers in here. On my hands at all, because it's so cold. I wanted to look at that. There you go, the Huffy. I'm gonna walk back up. Another blue marble. That was a little sinker. There's a harvest. That's what, 3 marbles now? Ooh, look at that. I don't know if it is, but I'm thinking it is. It is not. You know, I passed up a sprocket in a creek once, and somebody sent me a message and said, man, that looked like a late 1800s, early 1900s, blah, 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 blah. And I went back and got it, and sure enough it was. I never cleaned it up. Now this is too far gone to be anything, but well, you know, I started to say you have no idea, but you do. I've passed up so many sprockets that I've never got out of creeks before. I'm gonna start getting them now. I don't know why, I guess because somebody else liked it. I was talking to a friend of mine, and you know, there's kind of a, what is the word, a niche for everything. Whether you're a sprocket person or even like that video I put out with a $1,000 toilet in the house. You really, if you look that toilet up, people want like $1,000 for it. And then I looked some more, and there's channels, I might have told you all this already, where some guy just flushes toilets, and people comment on how impressive it was. So that's cool. Whatever flushes your toilet. So sprockets are kind of the same thing. It doesn't matter what you find, someone loves it and collects it and knows all about it. Okay, I said I was going to go upstream faster. I'm actually going slower because I'm still picking up stuff. Back where we started. May need to go get my swishing gloves on because there's a, maybe not, if we can get all the big stuff out of here, we'll just move some of this around and then look at it. I don't know, you may need to. I really want to see what's down here. It's just so cold. I want to see what's in here too. I can't tear up my Kelly grippers. There's a lot of stuff in there. Okay, get my gloves. You ready? I'm not. We're gonna start up here. Just kind of stir everything up. And drag it out on this big rock. Alright, I'm putting my arm in. I don't want to cut it on that, though. I can't get it out. You ready? There's a lot of little round things in there. There's a piece of a button. This might be an underwater spot eventually. Just depends on how serious you want to get, right? Oh, it's really cold. I see nothing yet other than that thing, whatever that is. We're gonna go down here in a minute, okay? I gotta check all the surrounding areas. Figure out how much time we need to put into it. If this thing was gone, we'd be in the zone. I don't know if it's moving. Oh my goodness, I just did a safety dance. You didn't see it though. My recovery was pretty impressive. Okay, let's switch down here. Well, let's clean out this little crack. Let's see. How many coins stop at the edge right here and never make it any further? End of a Parrot Civil War shell. It looks like it, don't it? If you found that on Civil War site, you'd say, oh yeah, that's exactly what that is. That's a hinge. Let's do it again. I gotta start doing my swishing exercises. Here's some square nails. Actually, only one end is square. The other end's really pointed. There's coins in here. They're just going to be really deep. I don't have the time, but we'll start with this crack right here. They may just be in that crack. I got my crack scratcher too. But it's in the wagon. One coin, come on. Just one. That's all we need to bring us back, right? I gotta stand up. Okay, one more swish and we're moving. Oh, we're done. Oh, I think I see a coin. No, I don't. Gotta get my sleeve up more. It's getting deeper. I don't see a coin. You know they're in there though. My goodness. They gotta be, right? See, here's the drop off. Look right here. I can't stand it. I know, I said I was done. I can't stop. I can't stop the feeling. You see the piece of wood? That is a piece of wood. That is the framing where they poured the concrete that held all these rocks and stuff in. Or the form. The wood is still there. And there's a gap about 1.5 inches right there. And that gap is gonna have coins in it. I know, you want me to prove it to you. Okay, hold on. Well, it's supposed to have. I'm getting a bad reflection now. And I'm having a hard time seeing. So, anyway, that is a good spot. But it's cold. So I'm done right now. So we end up with marbles knife, a piece of the knife, and a spoon. But this edge will be our focus this summer. Thanks for watching my videos.